Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Becca with House of Lenormand, and today is still Monday, December 10th, 2019, and I'm still continuing on with the readings here. This double line of 5 I wanted to do to see what the outcome of the Senate trial was going to be. So let's go ahead and go through this together, what the outcome was going to be of the Senate impeachment trial. We have the scythe, the moon, the bear, the tree, the ship, and down here we're seeing the letter, the key, the coffin, the heart, and the tower. So right off the top row, we're seeing that there's this quick, sudden separation. This right here could be the important articles of impeachment, the articles here to separate his reputation of the person in a position of authority, and then he goes on a health-related trip. That right there, this is an ambulance. This right here is a hospital, okay? Down here, we're seeing that there's an official document or a very important document that ends or comes to a close, or there's a very important document that's in some sort of a safe that you can't get into. Access is denied. If it were this way, that means that you can get into it. But whatever, there's documents that are buried somewhere, either in a safe or in a very secure location where you can't get into it. And then there's something here that perhaps because the tree is here and the ship is here, this may be some sort of a heart hospital. Central to the reading, we have the bear and the coffin. This could mean that someone in a position of authority ends. They suffer a very, 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 very bad loss. It could be that this person is gravely, gravely ill simply because the tree is really close by. It could also be that their position of authority ends. It could also, and I'm going to speak on the side of caution, this could be quite literal, and I'm just going to leave that there. We're seeing here a sudden ending, a sudden death, a sudden loss, but it's like a bad loss. It's not like a little bit of a loss like the mice that they take away little by little. No, this is very sudden and very painful. And then here we're seeing a departure. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, this right here could be quite literal just because we have the tree close by and the ship close by. And it's sudden. The heart does not knight over here to the scythe. The scythe knights over here. So that could, you know, I would say like perhaps a needed heart surgery or something. But this is coming in here, and then we have a hospital and an ambulance down here. There's something very significant in these documents, and like I said, I think it was a reading or two ago, I keep getting 5 articles. This is the important article to separate. Right over it, we have the moon, okay? 3 plus 2 is 5. It looks like 5. The tree knights over here to the key knights over to the tree. That could literally be five articles total that come up against him that he's recognized for, and therefore that brings a departure that's health related. And again, I'm going to err on the side of caution to say that this is literal, but you know, I'm just going to leave that there. There's a separation from government here. There's foreign policy here, as well as here. There's a foreign government here, or a foreign tower, quite literally. But there's foreign policy around here that looks like it gets tacked on to perhaps the articles of impeachment, because I keep getting that there's 5. I could be wrong, but you know. And like I said, the key knight's over to the tree. So there's something really, really, really important going on here with his health. And perhaps he decides to, I mean, if this isn't literal, and I believe that we've discussed this before in several other of my readings, that it looks like there's the possibility that there may be some sort of an exit strategy in place, or they're starting to put into place out of, you know, the crap hits the fan, he can just exit via the 25th. for health-related issues. But like I said, you guys, there's an ambulance and a hospital, something to do here with the heart. And then this, which I really don't wish that on anyone as much as I dislike this guy, because quite honestly, I feel that he should stand trial. I really do. You know, there is, with the letter knighting over to the bear, there is a document concerning a person in a position of authority. This could be, you know, like I said, the articles of impeachment, that there's 5 of them perhaps coming his way, that documents his presidency and his position of authority within the institution. This could also be quite literally, quite possibly as well, Barr, because this would be a person, and they're both very ill. And even though I don't have anything here that talks about a pair, like I don't have the birds here, or the crossroads, which would be multiples, it could also just be someone that fits that description of a very large person. But this person is at the very top of their institution here. So they're like the CEO, the CFO of that institution. So that could be Mango Mussolini, and it could be his little criminal sidekick that heads the Department of Justice. But there's a serious illness here, ambulance, and a hospital. Sudden separation from the government, a sudden ending, and then there's a departure where somebody goes away, either on vacation, or this is life and then you're moving out of life. See what I'm saying? Because there's the ending, and then there's departure, far away. As far as when the Senate impeachment trial happens, I don't know exactly. I keep getting the cards that I've done, I keep showing January perhaps. But for his departure, it's quite difficult to see, because it ends here with the ship, which is about 3 months. And then we have the tower, which is about 19 days or so. But it looks like it's quick, just because it's this starts off here with the scythe, and then you got the key right here. That's very sudden. If this is not in the key knighting over to the tree, if this is this could be, like I said earlier, in regards to his health, but it's also something very karmic. It's a karmic lesson here, that has to do with his career and his reputation, and then, you know, something karmic as well, and also something very significant that's going on with his heart, or someone's heart. This could be presenting as him, and this could also quite possibly be presenting as his criminal sidekick that is just jacking up the DOJ. So yeah, that's looking like hospital and an ambulance, you guys. And then there's that. So I'm just gonna err on the side of caution and leave that there. It's like he does it. It's almost like if this is him right in the central of the reading, his power ends, his authority ends, his position of authority ends. And then here, it's like the government here departs. It leaves. It goes far away. Okay, so it's almost like this is recognition for impeachment. Okay, your career, your reputation, how other people see you. Something very significant about how you're going to be seen. This right here is important documents and a sudden separation, being cut out of the government here. So it's almost like once he realizes that this is about to stick, and he doesn't want to be recognized as the one person that was impeached and then removed, the only person in our history, and he would be recognized with that, he would be tarnished with that. There's an illness here, and then there's a separation for something health related. Okay, so like I said again, and I'll say it again and again and again, I'm going to err on the side of caution to say that this is quite literal, but there's a hospital and an ambulance here. So he could either already have this in his back pocket and that's their strategy, or, you know, that. So I'm going to head and leave that there. Let me see if I can think of anything else to read on. I'll be right back. So I had a question, and I asked if he would, if Mango Mussolini would stand during his impeachment trial in the Senate. We have the book, which is neutral, the fish, which is positive, but it ends here with the fox, which is negative. He may weasel out of it, because this is saying no show. He's not there. And there's something going on here with business that's fraudulent, money that's fraudulent, money that's being investigated, and something that was done here in secret. So it looks like he finds a way to weasel out of it, and perhaps that weaseling out of it is, oh, look, I'm sick, I have to go to the hospital. I mean, you know what? Let me go ahead and ask real quick what's going on with his taxes in the Supreme Court, and I'll be right back. Hey everyone, so this question here was to ask what is going to be the outcome of the Supreme Court reviewing the case for Mango Mussolini's taxes. And we have the stars, the bouquet, the lilies, the woman, and the sun. And then on this bottom row here, we have the dog, the coffin, the writer, the key, and the anchor. So right central to the reading, we have news here that's being delivered that's taken a little bit of time. The lilies needs a gestation period, but it's not like years and years and years and years of waiting. It's looking like, because this is an action card that's quite quick. So it's kind of hard for me to tell when it comes out. Perhaps it comes out in January, because this would be January. Maybe it comes out in January sometime, but it looks like there's an older justice here, an older woman that's quite wise. She's been there a very long time, 30, 35 years with the lilies and the anchor. She's quite significant, and she's the one that is going to make the case. There's significant evidence here, and it sticks. It's successful. It has to be delivered. The news is that your friend lost. You need to deliver. It stands. The ruling stands. The evidence is provided. The evidence is stuck. It's stable. There is success here that has been achieved, and the goal has been met. And then there is an advisor or a friend here that is successful or gets exposed. So this could be in regards to, I don't know if this is his advisors, like his lawyers that have been arguing that he's above reproach, whatever, nothing can happen to him, you can't touch him, you can murder somebody and you can't even investigate him. Like that whole BS argument, it doesn't fly. They're not happy about it here. This is like a serious, serious, serious loss. This person has suffered a serious, serious loss. And the news is being delivered that your friend sucks. Your friend, your advisor lost, like a big time, huge loss, like the biggest loss ever. And you need to deliver the evidence because that ruling has been decided on. And it sticks. It's permanent success here. This woman here has made a very, I'm thinking this is RBG. She's the one that has the key here. She is key to this entire thing. And it looks like I said, with the lilies here, it looks like it takes a little bit of time. So it might not be, and I'm sorry to say, you guys, I mean, I hope I'm wrong, and I could very well be, but it could be sometime in January where this comes out and the ruling comes out, and she's like, nope, it sticks. The appeals court, their argument was solid. The evidence is solid. You need to deliver you know, your junk. Let me see what else I can get out of this. Because she has all the positive cards. Look at that. She has all the positive cards all around her. The coffin knights here. So it's not directly close to her. This woman is older, so this may be in regards to a woman that's been a little bit ill. But it's not like right here or right here or right here. You know, it's further away from her. So it's not too concerning for me, even though I do pray for her, and you know, I keep her in my thoughts and prayers all the time, because she's the boss, man. That woman is amazing. But it looks like, just because of all the positive cards that she has, it looks like the choice that was made by the other judge, and I don't know if it was a female judge in the lower courts, or this could just be in reference to RBG here, an older, wiser woman that's been quite successful. She has been there a very long time, 35 years here with the Anchors and the Lilies, that delivers the message that the evidence here, the key must be provided, that the evidence is secure. Yes, the argument is successful, that yes, you do need to comply and release whatever it is that you're wanting to do. As far as where Deutsche Bank is here and all that stuff about them destroying records and the guy offing himself, the friend that died, that could be this person here. I mean, quite literally, he's got the coffin right next to him. The advisor that died, that has passed, because this is in the past here, delivering, you know, the evidence this way. So, I mean, I'm going to err on the side of caution to say sometime around January, but, you know, I'm looking at the calendar here, and, you know, unless they come out with that decision within the next week, then we're rolling right into the holidays and the New Year's. So, and this right here is very quick acting. And it's also, because it's card number 1, it would be January. So perhaps, you know, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope we get it before then. But in this instance, she's got 1 week to decide. But this is looking like a little bit more towards perhaps January, when she solidifies this and says, no, you need to provide that evidence or those documents. But this person here is no longer with us, so I don't know what that's about. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap that up here, you guys. I'm going to try to do some editing and upload some videos. Thank you for being with me here today. Please leave me any comments, questions, recommendations, whatever, down in the comments section down below, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.